Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes open. Right now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to JLerone Presents. I am your host, JLerone, or you can call me JLP. Do either one, just don't call me late for dinner, all right? Listen, y'all remember the girl who was running track, who was running the relay in Virginia and hit the girl upside the head with the baton and did the whole interview where she was crying and saying, how dare y'all, be on her side, and what about me and my feelings. So now that girl has been found guilty of striking the other girl, now everybody's coming out to her defense. They even got the NAACP coming out for her defense. I just want to show y'all something in the interviews that this girl had, to where she was actually laughing. There were parts in the interview where she was laughing, and we're going to go over that, okay? So if you guys don't mind, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow, all right? And we're going to go ahead and get into it. This is Melanie King, and shout out to her. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this, all right? Fair use, fair use.
Everybody has feelings. So your physical.
Hold tight. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me get my volume right. I do apologize.
Hurt, but
There we go.
You're not thinking of my mental, right? They're going off of one angle. A couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit. I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
So now you're getting racist attacks for hitting another black girl during a track meet.
Yep.
You guys have probably all seen the video of this absolutely psychotic track runner hitting another girl in the head with her baton, all because she was losing. But we know this is what this generation does. Everyone needs to get a trophy, a participation trophy, and rather than become better or improve, no, I deserve this just because I do it. We even see this with the WNBA, with like Angel Reese demanding that the WNBA make more money or she's going to sit out. I think I'm going to have to do a whole segment on that, because that is.
And nobody's worried about Angel Reese sitting out. This woman can't even make a layup, man. I'm telling you, she can't make a layup. She's not aggressive down below. She shoots off her shoulder. It's terrible watching her, I swear.
It's also very deranged, especially when that league is on welfare from the NBA.
Exactly.
But I want to play you this, and then I'm going to show you her crime victimhood and turning this into a racial thing. But then now she's been charged with assault and battery.
Turn now to an attack during a high school track and field relay race. One runner hit another in the head with a baton. Janae Norman here with the story. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, George, this is a crazy video that you have to see. It's unimaginable, unsportsmanlike conduct on the track. This morning, a high school track star is still recovering nearly a week after being hit on the head by another runner during a race. Junior Kaylin Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her on the main floor.
The 16-year-old was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family says neither the athlete who struck Kaylin nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaylin or reached out afterwards.
To see that they kept running and she not stop and check on my daughter, that was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an accident.
The other runner, who attends IC Norcom High School, has not been named. Kaylin's parents say Norcom's athletic director and the girl's father apologized in a phone call, but they're still waiting for the opposing athlete and her coaches to reach out.
We definitely want the coaches and a personal apology from the actual athlete as well, because it's only, it's only right.
The Virginia High School League saying in a statement, "We thoroughly review every instance like this," adding, "The VHSL membership has always made it a priority to provide student athletes with a safe environment for competition." Meanwhile, Kaylin's parents say that they're still waiting to see what disciplinary actions will be taken against the other athlete before deciding their next steps. In the meantime, guys, because Kaylin's been recovering for a week, they're hoping that she can finally return to school today. She's been out recovering.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But glad she's okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Just as the victim and her parents said that this girl was so trifling, that school is so disgusting that they didn't even check on her. They could care less what happened to her when it was clearly she hit her on the head. And as most believe, she did it on purpose. And this is why she is being now charged with assault and battery. But now I want to play you what the person did, what the girl who hit her on the head, what she had to say. And it is just full of excuses and victimhood, and really we should worry about her and her feelings, not the violence that she perpetrated on this other girl who is completely innocent in this situation.
Now to the high school runner who was hit by a baton during a race. Now her opponent is saying it was all an accident. Ike Ajachi is here with that story for us. Good morning, Ike.
Hey, good morning, Robin. Alaila Everett found herself in the spotlight when footage of her smacking a fellow runner in the head with the baton went viral. Now, since the incident, her family says she's been receiving death threats. And now she's saying the entire ordeal was an accident and believes she has the video to prove it. This morning, Alaila Everett, the track star at the center of that viral video showing her appearing to hit another runner in the head with the baton, is speaking out.
I would never do that on purpose. That's not in my character.
Everett says the incident is a complete misunderstanding, pointing to another angle of the race as proof.
The baton was literally, like, her arm was literally hitting the baton like this.
Right there.
I want you to notice she's smiling and almost laughing. Yeah. Let me rewind it in case you missed it. Like, there's like what they call when someone is a psychopath, a sociopath, it's called duper's delight. So while they're lying about something that they feel like they're getting away with, well, they can't help but smile and sometimes even laugh while they're describing something. You tell me, does this look like a person who is remorseful for what she did, or she feels justified, or she knows she did it and her lies can now get her out of this? This is, I believe she's probably gotten away with this her whole life. This is the stuff that she's done, and that her parents and her coaches and everyone in her life have allowed her to get to this point where she has no accountability or consequences for her actions.
Until she got.
And one thing, and when Melanie King talked about duper's delight, that is a thing. It is. Look it up. That's all I can say is look it up. It's duping delight or duper's delight. Either way, it'll pop up. But yeah, it is a thing. It's where they get off of telling a lie. They know they're getting over and they're smiling about it.
A little ahead, and my arm got stuck like this.
In the video of the race is proof.
The baton was literally like her arm was literally hitting the baton like this until she got a little ahead and my arm got stuck like this.
In the video, Everett is seen on the inside track running the 4x200 relay at the Virginia State High School League Championships when junior Kaylin Tucker came around the outside on the corner.
That's when she hit me with the baton. I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head. She was later diagnosed with a concussion. Now, since the incident, the Everett family has been served with court papers and must appear before a judge. The athletic director for Alaila's high school has since apologized to the Tucker family on their behalf.
Now, so that was just a snippet of a very long interview.
Oh, real quick, I want to talk about the guy that was sitting there with her, the other guy, the short hair, the bald head guy, whatever. He's a coach. He's a track coach. So he should know that wasn't an incident. But he's sitting there co-signing that BS. So that tells you what type of coach he is, right? Because anybody know when you're running track, your arm, no way you raising anything this far up when you're running, especially when you're running a relay. Man, even if you're not running a relay, if you're just running the 220 or the 100, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to raise your arms that high. Man, that's shit. Anybody who runs, no, you don't, no way for you. There's no reason for your arms to come up that high when you're running. That's crazy.
Interview, it's like 40 minutes. Now, this one's a little bit longer, but I just want to show you just some of this so you can get an idea of just who we're dealing with, how psychotic and manipulative this girl actually is.
First things first, what day did this track meet happen and what exactly was this meet? Was this state? Was this what was qualifying on the state? Give me those details.
It was the state meet. It happened on Tuesday. The state meet was on Monday and Tuesday.
I want you to notice how much she laughs and smiles again in this one. And then the fire alarm battery going off. That's why people are calling you ghetto, sis.
Yep. And
not
you have a father
because of just this.
So how's your father at the house?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that was March.
Your father's at the house and your smoke alarm going off. Really? Like she said, that's the ghetto part.
Sure.
March 4th.
March 4th. So this happened Tuesday, March 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Talk to me about, you're on that track, 4x2 race, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about how the race was going up into that incident. Talk to me about that.
That's embarrassing.
I received the baton.
That's so embarrassing. You knew these people were coming to interview you and you couldn't change your battery, your smoke alarm battery. That's sorry. And you got a man in the house. That's sorry. I hate to say it, but it is. That's sorry.
I second leg merges, so when I was merging, I was like, okay, I'm doing good. I only see one person in front of me. Then on the curve, I seen something yellow in my peripheral, which was her uniform. And she was so close to me that my baton kept hitting her. And it's either keep hitting her or fall into the metal railing that's on the bank track. So eventually, after a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit. She was cutting in when it happened, when she should have waited a little bit longer. But she cut in too quick, so she was so close.
So she's blaming the victim. All of this is lies. Like, this does not, the video doesn't show any of this. And we even have an angle from the back, which I played in the beginning, but she's now victim blaming.
To me that she got hit when I was running. So, yeah. Then when I hit her, I kept my baton up so I wouldn't hit her again because she was still really close to me. And I thought about, I wanted to check on her, but I knew that.
Smiling, laughing.
Yep.
This is funny to her.
Yep.
I was like, I'm gonna just finish the race. I handed the baton off, and then it was already people around her. So after the race, I went to my coach, and he said he's handling it, and for me to do my cool down. So I did my cool down, and when I went back up there, he said they offered them a rerun, and they didn't want to do it, and we're disqualified. And he told me to stay around him because he didn't want nothing else to happen, you know.
Definitely. So that whole, the collision that people see, and like you explained it, you're pumping your arm, getting ready to run forward, and that's where that forward motion comes from. That was not you intentionally striking her with that baton, right?
Yeah, plenty, like people that I don't even know at my school found my Instagram and texted me because they know it's not in my character. Even other track teams like Northview and Manor texted me because they know that's not in my character.
Definitely. And talk to me about how it's made you feel when you see that video has gone viral and you read the hurtful comments and you see people who don't know you at all making comments like that.
Now she has tears for herself, where she just right before this was laughing multiple times, smiling and laughing about the situation.
It's like they're going off of one angle. Like I know what happened, but I don't have enough. Like, they went on the news. I'm just a person by myself. Nobody's going to believe me because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose because of jealousy. It's plenty of people. I know I'm not the best at track. I applaud her for being such a great runner. I would never hit somebody because of jealousy. And it's like, at the end of the day, I'm a child too. And I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally hit her. I didn't know it was going to cause a concussion. I didn't know all of this was going to happen. I would never do that to somebody on purpose. Literally, when I used to play basketball, I literally used to.
You hear what she said? She said, I didn't intentionally hit her. And then she said, I didn't know it would cause damage. Y'all heard that right. So she didn't intentionally hit. So if it's an accident, why would you say you didn't know it would cause damage if it was an accident? Y'all heard that right. Send it back a little bit here.
At the end of the day, I'm a child too. And I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally hit her. I didn't know it was going to cause a concussion. I didn't know all of this was going to happen.
You didn't intentionally hit her. You didn't know it was going to cause a concussion. Let that sink in. Because if it was an accident, of course you wouldn't be thinking that it was going to cause a concussion. You know what I mean? That wouldn't even been a thought if it was an accident. The only way you would think something was going to hurt somebody or cause a concussion is if you tried to do it. Right?
I would never do that to somebody on purpose. Literally, when I used to play basketball, I literally used to apologize in the middle of the game. Like, nobody does it. Like, I'm not the type to hit somebody on purpose. Like, I've never been in a fight. I've always been in on a road. I never get calls home. So just people making, like, just off of a 9-second video, they're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video. And you know, I have a lot of supportive people around me, so I love them for that. And Like, I know it's not affecting, it's just like a lot on me. I'm confident in myself. I know what I did.
She has not once spoke about this girl being hurt and how bad it is, and she feels so horrible about if this was an accident. I just can't believe it. I'm so sorry about it. This is something that, you know, and my heart breaks for this girl being in the hospital. Nothing about the girl. She's only crying about my character, and I've never gotten in trouble, and blah, 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 blah. Have you never gotten in trouble, or you just weren't caught? Or you were in trouble, but you didn't have consequences. And so you're just not used to getting backlash and people calling you out for this.
Nobody's going to make me think that I did something that I didn't do. So that's the way I was raised. I was raised well, so I know, you know, it's just still a lot because it's the whole world against me and my friends and my peers have been by my side, and I appreciate that, but that's it. It's them against the world, you know. And a lot of different places are posting stuff, and they don't even know what happened, you know, for views or for clicks. You know, they're saying I attacked her when they didn't even hear my side of the story. They're going off of only what she said, and only because she said it and she's hurt. Oh, I'm the bad person. But if you look at the video, you can see she caused me to trip, and when I caught myself, she got hit, you know.
Yeah, like you were saying, it was like a balance thing.
Yeah.
Like do you feel like either way it went, you were going to either collide with her or y'all?
Okay, so you get the gist there. Again, victim blaming. She could not give a damn about the young woman that she hurt, even if we want to believe the BS that it was an accident. Well, you know who doesn't believe it was an accident? The authorities. Runner caught on video hitting competitor with baton, charged with assault battery. A Virginia high school student captured on video hitting a fellow competitor with a baton during a track and field relay race is charged with a misdemeanor, a prosecutor confirmed on Thursday. A senior, she's a child now. Okay. A senior. And I wonder, is she actually, is she 18? She's talking about she's a child, but I don't know how old she is. But either way, you are not some little child, ma'am. Right. A senior at IC Norcom High School faces one count of assault and battery. The Commonwealth's attorney for the city of Lynchburg, Bethany Harrison, told USA Today. Harrison said the case is being handled in the Lynchburg Juvenile and Domestic Relations Court. So, okay, she must still be under 18. Okay, so she's has to be, I'm thinking 17 for this to occur. The March 4 footage, or could it be because the other girl is a juvenile, or is she charged with the juvenile because she's in high school, even if she's 18? I don't know how the rules work. It can work differently in different counties. The March 4 footage shows the athlete who was struck running off the track and falling with her own baton in hand. I want to put this here. It says teen who hit the racer with baton during relay is not listed as jailed. Harrison did not provide additional details about the case, including when the teen is due in court. It was not immediately known whether the teen had obtained an attorney on the case. On Thursday, she was not listed as an inmate in the Lynchburg Adult Detention Center, online records show. So this is where I'm getting, why would she be in the adult detention, but it's under the juvenile thing? You see how that's not making sense to me? So I had to look it up because we want to get the facts right. Alaila Everett is 18 years old, so she is an adult. Why is this being handled in the juvenile court system if she is legally adult? Is it because she's still in high school? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. But yeah, so she is 18. Guys, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this. I think this girl is an absolute menace. She should never be allowed to play another sport. I mean, she's a senior, but I even think... oh
yeah, you know she's a female. So 18-year-old female versus 18-year-old male, things are different, right? It would be a lot. The punishment would be harder if it was an 18-year-old male that struck an 18-year-old male. It is what it is. All right, you guys, let me know what y'all think. Drop some comments down below. Like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. All right, please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs